Good morning, everybody. Michele here from Dragonfly Spirit. I hope you're all having a fabulous week so far. I have shuffled and already cast the runes. I did try to do it earlier um, while recording, but when I paused it and re-looked at it, it was incredibly loud, so I've decided not to do that. But I do have a big bag of runes you can see over here, and I shuffle them around and I put my hand in and I grab a handful and then I throw them on the table. So it is quite loud, so I did try to do things slightly differently this morning, but it did not go as planned. But anyway, it is Wednesday the 24th of March and I hope you're having a good week, and we are here to do your rune reading for today. So I see I've got a few upside down and one slightly off the camera here, so I'm just going to move everything into place so that we can see them. So we've got a little heart chakra here. I'm going to turn it over so we can see which one it is. And then let's see what this one is over here. And that one, as you can hear, it can be quite loud. I just don't want to really move their positions, but I just want to move them around a little bit. I'm going to move that off there. Okay, so earlier in the week when we had a look at what the week ahead was going to be, we got that today was going to be a day of almost like introspection, a day where you might be feeling a little bored and you weren't sure of what the next step was going to be, and you needed to retreat a little bit to start thinking about where you're going and what you're wanting to do. So let's have a look and see if the runes can add any more information to that. So we're going to start over here. This is going to give us the energy of the day. It is a card from the Modern Runes for Modern Life by Teresa Chung and illustrated by Camilla Perkins. I love this deck. It is one of my favorites. So I'm going to turn that one over first and we can have a look and see. Oh, how interesting. And you can see we've got the same one twice here. So this is Isa, and Isa literally means ice. And this is showing, it's exactly what we were speaking about earlier in the week, in that you are feeling stuck. You can see these cars are all stuck in a traffic jam over here. Nobody knows which direction to go. That car's going this way. These two are trying to come in that way. So nobody knows which direction to go. You are not sure what it is you should be doing at this moment, and you're feeling a little bit stuck, as if you're stagnating, and you don't know which way to go. So that's interesting because that's exactly what we had earlier in the week. But what is quite interesting here, we are going to go over here because this one was crossing that. That is Jera, and Jera is it means here. So this is showing us that life is cyclical. So whatever we are feeling right now is going to move on. It's like the wheel in the tarot deck, in that things change. You're not going to stay in one place for very long. Your moods, your emotions, your everyday life changes and moves at a particular pace. So what this one is telling us is that don't worry about the fact that you are stagnating at the moment, that you're feeling not in control, that you are not knowing which way to go and what to do, because this is not going to last forever. This is just a cycle within your life, and it shows that you have overcome some very tough obstacles. You have persevered, you have the endurance to get through this because you've been through something similar, or something that shows the same emotions previously. So this also shows that hard work pays off, that as you put in the hard work, the wheel turns and the next step appears. So let's move on. Here we have the waves, which is movement. So even though you're feeling stuck, there is something happening behind the scenes that is going to give you the opportunity to move forward. It is showing that you need a little bit of healing, a little bit of forgiveness on what is going on here, and then you are able to move forward with the next steps. You might be feeling overwhelmed at the moment. Things are out of your control, but this shows that things can move forward again. You know, the waves are cyclical, exactly what we had here. The waves are cyclical. They will keep moving forward. They'll keep moving towards the beach. So no matter what is happening, you can overcome what is happening at the moment. You can overcome your obstacles as you keep working at it. So here we have the scythe. So these three are witches' runes. So here we have the scythe, and the scythe is about endings and making decisions, making the final decision about what is your next step. So what is quite nice though is that even though you are stagnating, your brain has not stopped working. Your mind is still working on the problem. You may have withdrawn, you may be taking a little bit of time just to figure things out, but your brain is still functioning. Your brain is still working because you are needing to decide what your next step is going to be. You're needing to make that final decision on how to go about it. And here we have the woman and the witch's runes, and that just shows us that we need to be nurturing with ourselves. We need to show kindness to ourselves as we go through this process. Today is going to be quite a heavy day. We're going to be getting frustrated and annoyed and irritated with others and with ourselves. We don't like being in this traffic jam. Nobody likes sitting in traffic. So this is just a reminder to be kind to yourself. Be kind to others as well as you work through this situation that you find yourself in. Up here we have AWAS. Let me just turn it that way. And that is the rune of endings and beginnings. So that is showing you to be patient. You've got this, you've got the endurance to see through and allow the transformation to happen. Allow what is happening in your mind over here to move you forward. Then we have Fehu down here, which is the also one of new beginnings. It is showing wealth and abundance. It is Fehu is literally the cattle rune, and cattle traditionally means wealth. So this is showing that new things are coming for you. So no matter what is going on right now, because of the things that you're thinking about, because of the decisions you're making about, because of your endurance and the decisions you're making, you are finding that you are going to come up with something that is going to create a new beginning for you. And that way you will find abundance, whether it is abundance in wealth or if it's abundance in feeling good about yourself or emotions, whatever it is that you're needing, you will find that. We got Isa again, and this one actually just reminds us not to stagnate. Don't be like the deer in the headlights and worry that, oh, now what? Because you've done all this work, you're working your way through, so don't get stuck again. Don't let this mirror each other. Let's work on this that you don't have to endure another set of setbacks and things like that. Down here we have Perthrow, and Perthrow is your connection to your intuition. It is reminding you to allow your intuition to flow, to get your head right. It is also one that encourages you to take a time out, that you can recoup, so that you can find your laughter again, basically, which is quite nice. And then down here we have a little heart chakra, and you can see it's red, so that is our root chakra, and that's reminding us to remain grounded. Don't get too caught up in the mind games down here. Remain grounded, but it also, keep both feet firmly on the ground. So when you are coming up with ideas of how to get out of the situation, how to move forward, make sure that your decisions that you make are ones that are rooted and that you are able to actually accomplish. Otherwise, you are going to find that you will get stagnated again. So that's just a reminder to keep your feet firmly on the ground while you are reaching for the stars. This also connects to our sense of belonging and who we are. So this is just a reminder to stay true to who you are. I think that is an absolutely fantastic message for today. It is just reiterating what we heard on Monday about where we are today, but it's showing that with some thought, with some endurance, with being able to be kind to ourselves, we are going to make the final decision and we are going to move forward with the next step. So we're not going to be in this position very long, because remember, life, oops, there I banged the camera again. I thought I'd moved it so I wouldn't do that. Do apologize. So this just reminds us that life is cyclical and we will be able to get through this. From my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings. I hope the message resonates with you. Please give me a thumbs up, pop a comment below. I love to hear from you. We'll chat again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.